What is up, everybody? It's your boy Panda. We are back with another episode of Mile713 Podcast. Joining me today, of course, is...
It's your boy Colin.
It's your boy JJ.
It's your boy Emerson.
We have JJ back with us again, filling in for Uchenna, or Fuji. We're going to call him Uchenna. You're not calling him Fuji. Nobody calls him that.
Nobody
Sorry,
does.
bro.
Like 20% of people call him Fuji.
Two people call him that.
It's like 4 people at work. That's it.
4 people call him that. I don't know, dude. It just doesn't flow. It doesn't work. Sorry,
really
bro.
doesn't.
It's Uchenna at this point.
We all know him by Uchenna.
Or Uchi.
Or any other version of
Uchi.
his nicknames.
Oh, Chinny.
I could say one nickname that he would absolutely hate when he listens back on this.
Say it.
I used to call him Daishiki.
Chen Chen.
Oh, my God. That's cute.
I'm getting beat up next time he sees me.
Shit.
How you gonna let someone that's younger than you beat you up, bro?
I mean, he's got 40 pounds on me, to be fair.
And the height.
Just 40 pounds?
And the height too.
And he's like he's got 2 or 3 inches on me.
Inside of you?
All right, then.
On a good day?
Yeah, it's on a good day for him.
Oh, man. In tragic news, Queen Elizabeth II died.
Man, that's kind of messed up, mate. That's not Australian.
What the hell?
That was Australian. That was Australian.
Dude, all these memes, dude. I'm like, what the fuck? They can't catch that lady a break.
I saw the one, the WWE one. So shit. It was like it said Biggie and Queen Elizabeth. I don't know some shit, but it was a black dude and like an old lady, and they're in like bed together. And he like reaches over. He's like, "I got you these chocolates." Some shit. I don't know. Like they were in bed together, type shit. I was
What
like,
the fuck?
yeah.
Interesting.
You got to be joking.
I saw one where it was like, man, Queen Elizabeth couldn't even keep it 100. You think I'm gonna think the rest of these girls gonna keep it 100?
Wow. I think there was one that was like, I think it was like a tally thing. It was like, it was Betty White 96 or something, and then Queen Elizabeth 94. The USA always wins. I was like, oh my God, that's stupid as fuck.
I don't know if y'all ever watched the news, but it's been like pretty much everything on the news for the past few days now, or since that she passed.
Yeah.
It was on the bill in like
She
a
was
couple
the
days,
queen,
right?
you
But
know?
Yeah, she was the queen. of
for
England.
70 years.
And then, what is it? King Charles?
Yep.
He's
Yeah,
like,
her
it's
son.
showtime. It's my turn. 70 years.
I saw his TikTok.
I give it 10.
It was him, right? And it was like when she was like apparently dying or some shit. It was like it wasn't him, obviously, right? But it was just a guy like mimicking. He was like he had the crown and every time she was coughing, fucking going up and then putting it on his head. I was
Wow.
like, yeah, that's fucked up.
All these
Just like, I'll take that.
All these memes got no chill.
And a lot of people who are from England are getting offended by it. You know?
Well, of course.
It's probably all the white girls.
They don't understand our
Mm.
American humor. Even though how...
But also they have a king and had a queen. Like we don't have that shit. We have a president.
we have a puppet.
Yeah, that's true.
For like 4 to 8 years. And then
We have a guy that can't put together a coherent sentence. Neither can I, apparently, because I'm stuttering. But
Nigga fell off a bike, bro.
that is the best
really
video I
funny.
ever watched.
That is the funniest shit I've ever seen.
It just looked like the Windows XP shutdown. Just
And you see people going to the spot where he fell, and he's just posing in front of it. Like, this is where he fell.
Have you
off
seen
the
the
bike.
Have you seen the picture of them posing like on the bike but sideways, like on the ground as if they'd fallen over?
No, that
It's
was funny
amazing.
as fuck. God damn, what do you fucking mean? Social media, man.
The internet, it still fails to be beaten.
Man, I mean, sometimes internet is good for some shit. Believe it or not, I don't know how, but Facebook, it's all over, it's worldwide.
Mm-hmm.
So the good thing about internet is that my mom got to reunite with her long-term best friends from her childhood back in Vietnam, bro.
No, really?
Since we all can like communicate with each other, do
Yeah.
Messenger. That's how they do it. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. And they were like fucking a group chat together and like fucking catching up.
It's mainly WhatsApp in my family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's WhatsApp. Like, text me in Whats. What the fuck is Whats? WhatsApp. Oh,
A lot of Hispanics and Asians use WhatsApp.
yeah. This is
Yeah.
But
What do white people use?
Mostly Facebook, it seems.
Skype.
they paid the monthly
Like, we don't even have any group chats. Like literally, the only times that I ever talk to my aunt or uncle or other aunt or my cousin, basically the only blood related people I have aside from my grandma, it's really just if I post something on Facebook, they might comment,
I
which
feel
is
like,
rare, as you know.
I feel like white people hate each other. They don't reconnect with old friends and shit like Hispanics and Asians and most people do. Or old family members.
We visit, like my family would go to Canada, but it's like we haven't even been since COVID. I don't think.
When I first met you, I thought you were Irish.
I mean, I'm part Irish, very small, but
Well, are you know?
You know how you always see in the movies like, oh, we gotta go visit grandma. Oh man, yeah, you said if you were Hispanic or Asian, you said that shit, you want to get your ass whooped.
I would have was
Get your ass in
happy.
the fucking
I
car.
never said that. I always like those trips.
I know
Your
when I
grandma's
go
house?
when I go to my
Yeah.
grandma's house, it was good food gonna be cooked.
Yes, I don't know about white people.
Yeah, like hot dogs and hamburgers. Like, no, it was.
Whenever I go to grandma's house, grandma's stirring it up.
Hmm.
Grandma fucking
And
cooking.
then
out
when
old
I'm
school
about to
shit.
leave, here's your to go. And it's like big ass container.
I never got it to go. I had to eat it there. Fucking open appetite.
It was
Shit, fucking after you finish one plate, oh, here's another. God damn.
That shit gets mad and if you don't eat more, yeah, fucking you leave that whole
and then,
stuff.
And then when everybody shake your hand, she slices a $20 bill right here.
I like that
Don't-
shit. They
don't-
fold it up in like small as they can. They're like,
Yeah, don't let your mom say.
Yeah, I
got you
guess
that.
I can't really relate to that because since they live in Canada, you can't really just bring that much food back over the border or anything like that.
I feel like you'll get like electronics as a thank you gift or something like that.
Not even
we'll,
that.
We'll get $20.
They don't even make that much money, so I can't even get that. It's just like we visit, say what's up, and then leave.
That's fucked up.
you don't
Generally
bring
about it how it went.
Well, we don't bring our parents. We don't bring our grandparents gifts anyway. It's not our thing.
Yeah, I mean we don't. We're just like, hey, I think that they feel more happy if you visit them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Not like you
Yeah.
know giving them a gift. Like
And then they cook for you.
yeah,
Unfortunately, I only have one grandmother
from
left,
scratch.
Me too.
right?
I have what my grandma on my dad's side and grandpa on my mom's side.
All I have is my grandma on my mom's side.
Same for me. Only on my mom's side.
I have my grandpa and my grandma from my dad's
We got my
side,
stepmom's side.
and then my mom's side is just
Middle.
my grandma. The fact that my grandma from my mom's side, she likes to still work. Like she hates being like sitting down all day. Like
That's my grandma too.
Like she'll be like she'll come to my house and clean like the house, and I'm like, you don't have to do this. I know I want to. Like I don't feel like sitting down all day. So and it's like when she sees me, like when she sees my dirty clothes and I wash them, she's like, why'd you wash your clothes? I'm like, because I have to. So no, let me wash it.
My grandma's like 90 something.
I think she's like
I don't remember
78.
how old she is. She's 90
My grandma on
something.
my
She's
dad's
old.
was like 96, I think, when she passed last year, something like that.
Damn, 96.
Mhm.
That's pretty old.
Mm-hmm.
She made it pretty far.
And it was just peacefully in her sleep too. So not like she was suffering in any way.
That's how I would like to go.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I
Soda.
die, I want to be in ashes. I don't want to be buried.
I don't really care.
Better for the environment, anyways. In some ways,
To get cremated?
from what I heard,
Cheaper.
and cheaper.
It is cheaper.
because it's also like you're not. I mean, there's already so many cemeteries getting filled
Right,
up.
why would I want to?
Yeah.
Why would I want? If I have kids, and buy a freaking expensive ass gas, that type of shit.
I don't think we do that. I know some cultures do that. I don't think we do. I don't think we do the whole cremation thing.
I honestly have no idea
it's
what
better.
we did with
Because
mine.
you're able to keep the ashes and you like have it right there, rather than just a gasket, fucking.
The
buried in
only
ground.
the only grave that I've been to was my grandpa on my dad's side, and it's in this cemetery up in Windsor, which is right north of Detroit. And you could actually it's basically like right next to one of those like big buildings that they have, and you just had like a little stone in the ground with like his name and all that on it.
Usually, when you buy a plot for your let's say in the future you buy a plot for your parents,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
you usually buy the plot for two.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe people don't know that.
Yes, that's what I'm wondering if that's what we did,
I don't know
or I have
how-
no idea what our case is.
I don't know how you're gonna do it. But yeah, step parents, white people.
It's gonna be like four.
Well, yeah. I'm sure they have their own like family deal going on.
Do they have deals? I don't fucking know. Like, hey, you gotta buy 2 plots, you get a half off.
Well,
They're like,
because
they're
my
like, they're
stepmom,
like,
like her,
I'm pretty sure they do.
They're like salesmen. They're like all happy. They're not even depressed.
like what would have been my grandpa on my stepmom's side. Like he actually had passed away like 10 years ago or something. So I'm sure her mom would just go to the same place or something.
I want to see my grandpa from my dad's size grave. I seen it whenever he first passed, but since my grandma passed, and obviously they bought the plot next to him for her. I want to see both of them there. I don't think I've seen it yet.
I don't think
Since
I've
I went
seen
to
one
her
from my mom's
funeral.
side.
I seen her funeral. I went to her funeral back in 2019, but I haven't seen the finished product of the tombstone and everything already made.
Yeah,
Or
believe in
put in.
afterlife.
Do I believe in the afterlife?
Yeah.
I would have to say so because that's what we believe in.
So there's this theory that whenever you die, and you basically see like a light, and then when you're going towards that light, you're basically born again. And the reason why the baby is crying is because you lost all those memories.
Oh, I read
I've
about
heard
that.
So it's like that, and I'm like, imagine.
Reincarnation.
I'm like, damn, starting all over.
You playing not that quick. I don't know. Because there's a thing that all my people, they believe that whenever they pass in their afterlife, they're up there whatever with God and they're fucking looking over you whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how the whole born again thing works or reincarnation thing works, if that's true.
Yeah, you ever saw those videos where people are using like a radio and it's like switching stations quickly, and they try to like contact the ghost or spirits?
Yeah.
Like a spirit box.
Yeah, kind of like that, but technically it's like you set it to a setting where it's kind of like switching stations so quickly. It's kind of like a frequency, so that way like the spirit can grab that energy and able to speak. So apparently like the spirit has to have a lot of energy for them to say a word or to even like say hello.
Electronic voice phenomenon. I got that from Ghost Adventures. They always.
I watched that. I actually watched that.
They have some shit like that. Where they get to speak. It actually says words and words pop up on the little screen.
So then I tried doing that with because my cousin, he has a type of mindset of like, hey, let's do that, and I'm like, you do realize that if we do this, we might get possessed or like get something attached.
You guys don't watch Insidious or Conjuring, do you?
Or
The Exorcism.
I did watch the Insidious though. That scared me the fuck out of me.
That shit's crazy. If you watch The Exorcism, the old school one,
I
think the little girl got possessed because she's trying to contact her dead aunt.
I think she was like doing Ouija board.
Yeah, she was using a Ouija board.
You're supposed to like close it, but they didn't close it.
She left it open.
Yeah, so technically it's like an open portal.
But she had the impression she was talking to her late aunt, but she wasn't. She stirred up a demon and she got possessed and whatever. And that's how like Conjuring and Insidious all that talks about too.
I don't believe in that shit.
The Ouija board and all that.
Yeah.
And the fact that they sell it too, like
or like before Toys R Us closed down, and they would
I've
sell them
seen
at
it.
Toys R Us. Like, what the hell?
No, why would you sell that?
But that's another thing. Like, I would never
try it either.
Yeah, because
and you're not supposed to burn it either.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I see people burning it, I'm like, you do realize that's like even opening the portal even more.
Mm-hmm. You seen Paranormal Activity?
Yeah, I like the first one. The first one was a lot more scary.
I've seen the
marked
ones. That one's kind of
the one that really scared me the most was the first one.
Well, that one's kind of boring, but
it's a couple, just a couple. Whereas that second one, the third one, it's like families.
Yeah,
and then The Conjuring, the first one. Which was the one with Annabelle? I think it was the second one. No. The second one's about the nun. No, that's the third one.
The second one is about
the first.
They have 3 of them, right?
Yeah, they have 3.
3 or 4.
I think so. I think it may be 4.
He's falling.
No, I'm not really a big fucking scary movie nigga. I'm a pussy for scary movies.
For real?
Yeah. Put it like this.
What is the last scary movie you've seen?
Out on the side.
I can't even tell you.
Scary movie. The fucking comedy.
I can't tell you because I don't really watch scary movies. Like,
you don't?
No, because
I would say
I can't fucking do scary. I
all
have
the way
nightmares, dog.
I would say the last scary movie that I watched, like, it wasn't really scary. It was just really disturbing. The Human Centipede.
Oh
yeah.
I watched that.
Apparently, it's like people being attached to.
Yeah.
I've seen all the Conjurings, all the Insidious.
I never watched any of those.
Whatchamacallit, so the first Conjuring is the family. I think
the Warren family.
No, the Warrens is the couple. The paranormal investigators.
It's a family with that barn that was.
Yeah, they moved into a house, but apparently there was a witch that lived there and that haunts the place or whatever, and she possesses the mothers to kill their own children. So I think Annabelle gets kind of introduced there in the first one.
The second one.
She gets kind of
No, I
introduced in the
think
first one.
yeah. I would say the second was more about the nun.
Yeah, the second one was more about the nun. And then they had their own Annabelle movie. And then the third one. It's the third one. There's only 3 of them, right? Not 4.
No, I wouldn't say it's not 4, but it's like the nun, and then Annabelle, and then
Annabelle Creations.
yeah, that's kind of like it's kind of like simple
Yeah.
sequel, but kind of like Conjuring 1 and 2 is kind of like the main story.
Yeah, the original Annabelle is fucking scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were saying that if you watch it alone, quote unquote alone, then you might start to see some shit or hear some shit.
Oh yeah, your fucking brain's messing with you.
Yeah,
Like,
so
who the fuck watches scary movies alone?
I did once.
You know what movie that I watched that pissed me off? That I wish I never seen? The Boy.
The Boy.
It wasn't even paranormal, bro.
It was technically a guy that was literally not sitting. He lived
behind the walls of a
Yeah,
place,
so
and he just moves the doll around and
yeah,
shit.
so he was kind of like spying on the babysitter.
Mhm.
So she was, and then
The babysitter was hired to watch a toy
yeah,
boy.
and then it towards like the final of the movie, it said that the parents went to kill themselves, and it said, hey, you can have that woman if you want, or
So is it on Netflix?
I don't think so. It used to be. I think now I think it's on Amazon Prime.
I feel like maybe I remember like seeing like
The cover or
picture,
whatever.
Yeah.
There's a sequel to it too.
There is.
The Boy 2 or something. No, The Boy. I never watched it. That shit sucks.
Nah, for me the fucking not really scary movie now, but I mean still that fucked me up when I was a kid was I think I said before Jeepers Creepers. That shit
Mhm.
fun, like and
The
I was
first-
a
the-
kid, bro.
the
so that
first
shit
one.
fucked
Yeah,
me
I
up.
seen the first one when I was a kid too.
The second one.
No, but I'm saying like I was a kid
Ah.
and
Yeah.
I watched that and then fuck I remember watching it with my uncle. And then fucking Hispanic uncles, like,
It's
when you're
on-
a
it's probably-
kid,
it was
they
probably on Telemundo,
fuck
wasn't
with
it?
You. I don't remember. Probably, honestly.
Okay.
They fuck with you, and I'm hell, that shit fucked me up, bro.
I watched Halloween Resurrection at a really young age. The one with Busta Rhymes in it.
That one.
So fucking little, I'm over here like 10 years old, 11 years old, something watching that shit, and he's cursing his ass off.
I think the first movie that I watched when I was like a little kid would be It. That's when I started being afraid of clowns.
I remember watching it on. It used to come on Sci-Fi, I would say.
I think it was this thing called Fry or something like that. I forgot what it was called, but they played scary every time October. That channel would come up on the
AMC too.
Yeah,
Channel called AMC would play.
Yeah, AMC would play fucking Halloween,
Mhm.
Nightmare on Elm
It's like a
Street.
it's like a marathon.
Yeah.
No, that whole entire month.
I love that whole month. It's just coming up though, but I don't even have to watch it on there. All the all the platforms, fucking streaming platforms, all have that
Yeah,
already.
they had like the horror section. I would say
I will be doing that. I will be doing that.
the other movie that I thought it was scary, but it wasn't, was Saw. It's just disturbing. It's not scary.
It's
I never
really
thought that
gory.
was- yeah.
Yeah.
They don't really play any fucking Jason anymore, right?
Hmm?
Jason? They don't really play that
Nah,
anymore.
they don't. I think they're trying to bring Jason back. 'Cause they're trying to bring back Freddy also. I mean, they brought Halloween back. Michael Myers.
Yeah.
But
But I mean, that's like a...
they're continuing. They're making up a story. Technically.
Yeah, but I mean, like, Michael Myers, like, that one is, like, stamped into Halloween, you know what I'm saying? Jason, I don't really see it, because it's not like, I don't know. Freddy Krueger, I see that one, right?
The
But
remake is terrible.
which one?
What was it?
Freddy, Nightmare on Elm Street.
That's a remake one, right?
The one that's not Robert Englund.
The OG actor.
Yeah.
Apparently-
the new.
Apparently, he got, like, fucked up playing that
Mhm.
role. A
He
lot
went
of
through- he
people
went through a
have
lot of
gotten fucked up. Like, even, what's his name? Michael B. Jordan, when he fucking played Killmonger. Apparently, he got, like, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know.
Well,
But I saw it on TikTok.
the ending to the whole new Halloween trilogy or whatever, the new remake or whatever with Jamie Lee Curtis. The last one is this October. There's 2 of them so far. There's Halloween Kills, and Halloween Ends.
Have you seen the?
Oh, you're talking about Myers.
The new one.
Yeah. I hated it, bro. Which is the second one that they made?
Halloween Kills.
Yeah, or that's the one where they're like evil dies tonight, right? Or
Yeah,
some
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Bro, I hated it because at the end, I didn't think that that the girl's gonna die, the
Oh, the
daughter,
mom?
yeah, the mom, and then because like the way that the scene like showed, I thought that they were all still downstairs, right? But time had passed, right? Apparently, so and then I don't know why she went back to the house. Like that was like just
I
retarded.
guess she wanted to see what Michael was seeing whenever he got that way, because I think the room she was standing in was Michael's sister's room where he first killed her.
Mhm.
So she was staring out the window because that's what he was doing. Apparently, I don't know if she saw something that he sees or whatever the fuck. But she
So
died.
She fucking saw his reflection and he got her.
Mhm.
Damn, I was like, damn.
And then they pan to Jamie Lee Curtis's character, and she felt it.
Yeah.
There's this other movie. It's called Tusk. It's kind of like this guy who has a fantasy of like walruses, and this one journalist interviews him, but he kind of like gives him a cup of tea that has like a little. It's not poison, but it paralyzes him and then knocks him out. So then he kind of like has that fantasy of turning a human being into a walrus.
Oh, I've heard about this. Fucking
It's the same actor.
Jumpers Jump.
It's the same. It's the same. It's the same actor that played in Jeepers Creepers.
Which one?
Really?
The dude?
Yeah, the main dude that fell into the hole.
Oh, I'll find his name. He was on Die Hard too, right?
Yeah.
The very last Die Hard.
Yeah. So then he apparently like goes missing, and then the girlfriend's like thinking that he's cheating on her, and then they end up finding out that he's basically a walrus. Like all his arms were stitched to like the side of his body, and then he cut off both of his legs, and then turned him to a walrus because he had that fantasy. Something about like him being stuck in a land with a bunch of walruses, and that he treated walruses as if they were family to him.
Those are like those are like the movies I kind of don't like.
It's like super
Shit like-
disturbing.
shit like that,
Human
yeah.
Centipede, Tusk,
Mm-hmm.
and that type of.
Like Jeepers Creepers. I mean, even though they're fun to watch, like it's too gory.
Yeah.
I don't want to see all that. I like movies with like a story.
like Texas Chainsaw. That has a story.
Yeah, like that shit. I don't like that shit either. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I hate that shit. I don't like it. It's
Yeah,
too
right.
gory too.
Mm.
So it's like they focus on that more than the storytelling.
Mhm.
Kind of like Saw. It has a story.
Yeah, Saw is different.
Yeah, the first one's like how it started.
Yeah,
and
that shit fucks with your brain.
actually it's kind of weird that like it goes from 1 to it's all the way, I think it's all the way to the 7th or 6th. 7th.
I have no idea.
7th is the final chapter, and towards the 7th, that's when they reveal everything from the 7th all the way back to the first one.
Mm-hmm.
That's where they reveal everything what happened. Technically, like from 1 to 3 is when John Kramer dies. The third one he dies, and then after that, all the traps were not escapable because the guy who was taking over, he kind of like he wanted revenge to the other people, so they never really gave them a chance to survive. Whereas John Kramer is like, "Oh, you fucked up, but I'm gonna give you a chance to survive, and if you
Mhm.
do, welcome to being."
Yeah, he saved that one guy because it wasn't his fault for like a he mixed up his X-ray or something.
That was in the Spiral one. It was called Spiral. That was like the new one that came out.
It was like the very last one
with Chris Rock.
Chris Rock.
Yeah. Yeah, that was him. Yeah, it was called Spiral.
I'm talking about the very last Saw.
The last one was because quote unquote survivor. He was technically saying that he survived a jigsaw trap, but he never did. So he wrote a book about it, and John Kramer's like, you will never in the trap. So now
something like that. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen that shit.
I want them to redo another movie, but like with John Kramer style.
Yeah, they already done too much.
Yeah, you know one movie that they milked the fuck out of, Fast and the Furious.
Oh yeah,
They milked the fuck out of that.
Yeah. I think we
Oh,
talked
yeah.
about that one, didn't we? We talked about that shit where we were like, should have stopped when Paul Walker died.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
that
they
one.
should've.
The one when at the end they fucking did the song with Khalifa and Charlie.
Mhm.
Puth.
Yep.
They should have ended it.
What was
right
that? That
there.
one was the 7th one, right?
yeah.
Because
Yeah,
towards the end it said for Paul.
The
Yeah.
Fate and the Furious, whatever. The 8th one was kind of dumb.
The 9th one was fucking weird.
Which one are we on? We're in 10th.
No,
Which
we're in
one
the
we're
10th.
doing?
They're
Apparently
making
they're making
the
the
10th
10th
one being made. Yeah.
Apparently,
The ninth one is what was the ninth one?
Song with John Cena.
John Cena
his
and,
brother.
and then
Brother.
Han coming back.
Yeah.
That was so dumb. How are you gonna introduce
You couldn't see him.
his brother near end of the franchise? Like, what the fuck?
He was
Well,
hiding, bro.
they reintroduced like what you mean like actually like when they used Paul Walker's brother for him
No.
or
No, when they
No, John
introduced
Cena.
John Cena as
oh
the
John
Toretto
Cena.
brother.
Yeah, yeah,
They used Paul Walker's
Right, I remember
brother
that,
for
yeah.
CGI.
yeah. No,
'Cause it was-
I
that's
forgot
technically-
which part we were talking about. But yeah, with
We're
John
talking about like
Cena.
how the fuck did what was his name in the fucking movie?
Han.
No, not Han. John Cena's character.
Oh, I think his name is Jacob.
Yeah,
Jacob,
Yeah.
Like, how do they just come up with a guy Jacob Toretto as Dom Toretto's brother
And
out of
then-
nowhere?
And then
And
they make up that fucking the whole fucking thing. When
then
when
yeah,
were
and then
young
they made the
and
whole
shit.
flashback and all that
Bruh.
shit, and they make this nigga that looks like fucking our friend Cuba, fucking as Dom Toretto's younger self.
Yeah.
What was
It's
funny
so
though
dumb.
is when he was in jail and they're right there and they're working on cars and then it shows the fucking who was it the niggas that were in 5 the
Oh,
the
Don Omar's
Brazilian niggas,
character
yeah.
and fucking
What is it Tito or
Tito.
something? Yeah, I think that was his name. That was funny. They were like, bro, it was like if a spark catches, bro, it's gonna be an explosion or some shit. I'm like, oh.
that shit was funny. And that's how he met those. It was like, I mean, I guess it kind of explains how he met
Yeah.
those guys. I'm like, why did you meet these guys? But
I'm curious if y'all had a favorite Fast and Furious movie, which one would be?
Tokyo Drift.
Okay,
That's the best one.
Tokyo
honestly.
Drift was
that,
the best
that one's
one.
probably like
That's
second or
one.
third for me personally.
What's
But
the
the
best
one thing that I hated though.
I thought the fifth one was
But
hilarious.
it's dumb because
And then it's like the first one probably best for me.
see, it's dumb though because
Actually, no.
Fast 5 was supposed to be Tokyo Drift and Tokyo Drift was supposed to be Fast 5.
You're talking like the order of like
Oh, in
how the
order
story
how it goes?
actually goes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in fucking Tokyo Drift, Han fucking died, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was alive again. And the other Fast and Furious, the fourth one.
Stupid, bro.
And that's like the fourth one was like before all that ever happened.
That's when I fell in love
Yep.
with the RX-7.
before Han went to fucking
And
Tokyo.
then it's so stupid how in the 9th one, that's when
They bring everybody back.
Well, they don't bring everyone back, but
Twink.
that's when the what is it? What's his name?
Han?
The agent, the old guy.
Mr. Nobody?
Yeah, that's was that his name?
yeah.
Okay, that's when he tells his shit where he's like, oh,
He was a part of,
yeah,
He was part of a whole scheme thing with
Yeah.
Deckard Shaw and whatever. He was
Yeah.
supposed to kill him and to keep him safe. I'm like, oh my god, they're doing way too much just to bring a character back. I mean, I was pissed that they killed Han though.
Yeah.
I'm glad they had justice for the boy, justice for the guy, and bring him back and shit. But they went too far with it. Like,
Yeah,
the fact that it went 1, 2, 3, and then it went backwards from 4, 5, 6. And when was the last time you saw Han?
It went like
6?
1, 2, 4, 5.
It was
3,
a six.
6,
It was
something like
6
that.
one.
After
Where-
Giselle dies.
Yeah.
In that
Mhm.
airport.
Yeah.
You don't see him in 7?
No, that's when he dies.
Oh,
No,
right,
he
right,
already
right.
he already basically died.
He had already died.
No, actually, in the 6th one, towards the end post credit, that's when they introduced Shaw.
Yeah.
He was
and
like,
died.
Dominic Toretto, you don't know me,
Yeah,
but you
yeah.
will. And then that's when he throws him the cross.
Mm-hmm.
And then it blew up his
And
house in the
that's-
beginning of 7. Yeah.
Mhm.
But it's stupid though because what they have 7, and then it cuts to the fucking Hobbs and Shaw, right? Was it
the
7?
spinoff?
I never
Yeah,
actually.
and then they came
I never
back.
watched that.
You never watched it?
I never.
I watched it. It
I
had
watched it.
nothing to do with Fast and
Yeah.
Furious. Nothing.
It was just like their own
It was like
teamwork. Whatever.
it was like another rock movie without
Without Vin Diesel.
without what's the name?
Vin
The
Diesel.
fucking no, not Vin Diesel. Kevin Hart. You know how Rock and
yeah.
Kevin Hart's all those
Oh, yeah.
comedy
Yeah.
movies,
Yeah.
like cop movies.
So it was kind of just like that.
it's just kind of just like that, but without Kevin Hart.
Just
It-
pure
oh,
act-
oh,
Wait.
he's in it though.
Just
Oh, is he
pure-
actually?
He's in the
Oh
plane
yeah, he's
ride.
the air marshal.
Yeah, he was the
That
air
was
marshal.
funny.
He was in
It
it.
was just pure comedy.
Now I feel like I gotta
Yeah.
go see it just for the.
It was
laugh of
pure
it.
comedy and action.
Yeah, it's comedy in action. It's pretty
Yeah.
funny though.
Have you ever watched Central Intelligence?
Yes.
No,
I like.
it's
that
on my
one.
list.
Bob.
You need to
Stone.
watch that.
It's on
Bob
my list.
Stone.
Hey, have you watched the
Robbie Weird Dude.
Have you watched the new movie on fucking Netflix with Kevin Hart and
Mark.
Mark Wahlberg? It's a pretty good movie.
Oh wait, I think I
I
know
forgot what
you're
it's
talking about.
called. I think I know what
I
you're
think it's
talking
on
about.
Meantime or some shit like that. Some shit like that.
I don't think I ever watched it, but I think I know what movie you're talking about.
We just came out.
You should watch Peaky
Oh, yeah, I haven't
Blinders.
watched it.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, it's really good.
You should watch Peaky Blinders.
What's that?
It's like a gang. it's like a gang with but based in like in the 1900s. So it's based in England.
Soda, bro.
It's based in England, so then like it's pretty good. It's not it's kind of boring in the season one because they're trying to make sure.
Oh, it's a series.
Yeah.
You know what series I started watching over again? Two Broke Girls.
Oh,
That shit's funny.
Oh, that's
I'll never get tired of it. Cat Dennings or whatever.
She's fine.
She's funny. I like her. I like now watching her
Max.
again as watching her as like older. Like I mean, I guess I was pretty mature whenever it first came out back in 2011 all the way to 2017 I think it aired. Now watching it over again, I kind of relate. Like how how she is and everything like that. Like like oh I'm dead on the inside, whatever. Fucking struggle. The struggle is real in life and this and that. Like that shit makes it's funny.
It is funny, especially with Han, the fucking little Asian nigga.
Oh yeah, that's just funny.
Oh, yeah,
the fucking manager.
Oh, yeah, Jordana Brewster just got married too.
Oh yeah, she did.
She used her Integra that she used in the first movie.
Yeah, it has a little picture of her and Paul Walker in it on the windows, like a little decal thing. Yeah, how old is she? She just not getting married?
I think she was married before.
Yeah, I think she used to be. Was she?
Who?
Jordana Brewster.
Jordana Brewster.
Don't face Mia.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what's funny? Shout out to the YouTuber. I forgot his name. Fuck. Shout out to a guy. I don't remember his name. But the channel is Daily Driven Exotics. And he named his daughter Mia because of Fast and Furious. And he was like, "You ever had a son? Guess what his name was gonna be? Dominic." I'm like, "Oh my god, dude."
She's 42.
She's 42.
Yeah.
She's getting married again. Well, how many times has she been married?
7 times.
Yeah, and calm down. She's not J-Lo.
Yeah, she's not doing
She went back with that Ben Affleck.
Who?
J-Lo.
J-Lo.
Did she really?
They got married again.
With Ben Affleck?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, first marriage.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Nice.
Wow.
Ben Affleck. I don't.
Wait, no. It says previously married to Andrew Form between May 2007 and
Yeah, I
June
was about to say,
2020.
Oh, the
there's
second
no
time.
way she had not been.
Why does it say
fucking-
one? Oh, it's the spouse count,
Yeah.
like current. I'm like, why is that a thing?
Yeah, why you got 3 spouses?
What is this, a harem?
Oh, I'm saying people would disagree with me, but Ben Affleck, I gotta say, is the worst Batman ever.
Hell yeah.
I do not like him as Batman.
You know who I like?
Christian Bale.
Mm,
I like Christian Bale as Batman. Even though he was a little on the skinny side, but he had that dark and like the whole Batman feeling, the whole darkness kind of thing, and
I
him
would
fighting
say
Bane
Ben
and all
Affleck's Batman was a little bit of pussy.
that. The whole bat suit thing that he was fighting against Superman, that's too much, man. I like Christian Bale because he kept it simple. Batmobile, that's it. Batwing. He solely rely on Lucius Fox and his
Alfred.
bowler Alfred. And then I love what's the third one? Dark Knight Rises with fucking Anne Hathaway. Oh my gosh.
And that was Tom
Anne
Hardy, Bane,
Hathaway.
right? Tom Hardy was Bane.
Tom Hardy was Bane?
Yeah.
Really? That nigga was huge there.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's why I
Are you
like.
sure?
Yeah, switch it up.
Wait, who plays Bane in Dark Knight Rises? Yeah, I didn't even know that.
You can tell by the accent. He doesn't use his American accent. He uses the British accent.
I never knew that. He's huge.
Yeah, he's there.
Why does he not?
Tom Hardy.
Why does he not look so big in Venom?
Maybe they use CGI. I mean, it's Universal Studios.
I had to search it up. I'm like, Tom Hardy, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Venom.
I don't know his name.
I think the first movie that I watched.
I like Venom, bro. I like that. I like
Venom was funny.
The first
Ones go
movie
hard.
that I watched from Tom Hardy will be Warrior.
Well, I guess the first Tom Hardy movie I see is Dark Knight Rises.
Mine was Warrior.
His the most infamous line, bro. So you think darkness is your ally? You merely adapted to it. I was born in it, molded by it. Infamous line from Tom Hardy. And then he breaks his back. Oh my goodness, that shit was like, it's a movie where you can kind of learn your lesson. Like you fall into like a deep hole, climb yourself out. Hence the name Dark Knight Rises.
Mm-hmm.
Good valuable fucking life lesson in that movie.
I've never actually watched it.
I'm not sure.
Oh my god!
You never watch anything.
You're right.
Have you seen any of the Dark Knight with Christian Bale?
Nope.
I was about to name the actor.
So you don't know
Christopher
who
Nolan.
Heath Ledger is?
No.
I was about to ask too,
Oh, who's Jared Leto then?
No idea.
Okay,
I was
good. Because
about to say
he sucks too. He took the name Joker and fucking destroyed it. To my opinion, if people hate that shit, I don't give a fuck.
Who's that one?
Jared
Jared
Leto,
Leto, he plays the Joker.
the Joker
The new
in
one?
the Ben Affleck
No.
movies.
Oh,
The new one is Joaquin Phoenix.
oh, yeah. Apparently, he got fucked up playing that role too.
He got deep into that character, just like
Yeah.
how Heath Ledger did.
Oh yeah, how he would fucking lock himself in the room.
Heath Ledger locked himself in the room so he can go
The one,
crazy.
the actor that was playing Rachel in the Dark Knight, she got scared because she didn't see Heath Ledger with the makeup on, and then they were doing that scene where he crashed the party. That was her first like legit reaction. Like it was just one take where Heath Ledger jumps out and is actually talking to her, and her being like frightened is actually her being frightened because she's never seen Heath
Oh
Ledger.
yeah, I
that
think
much.
I've seen a clip like that.
He took that character seriously.
That's why I like it a lot.
Yeah, he was the best fucking Joker.
He was in it. Like this man was like mentally in it.
Look at me. And I like that scene. Like, so why he dressed like him? It was like a guy trying to be Batman. He was like, look at me. Look at me. He was like actually really like talking about it.
I remember when he first came out in the little story. He's like, I can make this pencil disappear. Poof. I'm like,
Ta-da! My man of
That's so
chaos. And then he was like, if you're good at something, never do it for free. And then he was
that's pretty true.
And he was like, they were like, I think one of the mob was like, so why haven't you killed Batman? If you're good at something, never do it for free. So how much you want? Half. And then they try to get in the black dude.
I can't believe you haven't seen it.
And
What movies do you watch?
Not many, honestly.
Let's take a step into Colin McLellan's life. What
Yeah.
kind of movies do you watch? What kind of movies do you like? What kind of shows do you like? What kind of movies?
Instead of
What shows do you
YouTube,
watch?
watching Adjusted Six.
Yeah.
As far as shows, I've watched like a season of The Office, and I've gotten a little bit into The
One
Big Bang Theory.
season?
One season.
There's 12.
Yeah,
You got a lot of.
I've got,
you
I've got a lot to do.
Bro, I love The Office.
And Big Bang Theory,
I
I've gotten a
love-
little bit into.
I love Big Bang Theory, bro.
Isn't that what Sheldon?
Yeah, I know the whole fucking theme, the whole song. I
Then
know that shit.
No, the intro.
I remember the
only
one,
Batman
remember the one
movie
where
I've
he
seen
went
was
rock
the
climbing.
newest one.
Uh-huh.
And he was like,
The newest Batman movie
Yeah,
with what's his name? Robert Pattinson.
I think so.
I hate that movie.
it's
He's the worst Batman
in
too.
the wind.
it's so
He's
long.
fucking
The one with
sucks.
Nirvana playing the whole time.
No, it's so long, and that theme song gets played like every 20
Yep.
minutes, like literally.
Oh, your little crush plays Catwoman in the new one.
My little crush.
Yeah, she was in Kimmy, the main character. In
Oh.
Kimmy. What was her name?
She has a
didn't-
weird name.
she-
Zoe
it was
something,
weird.
right?
Oh, it was Zoe something, right?
Yeah. She bad. Bro.
she plays.
She doesn't. She doesn't
plays-
look so good in
Yeah,
Batman though.
Kim-
She plays Cat.
She plays Catwoman.
In the
Yeah,
new one.
Oh yeah, I think I saw it when I searched it up.
The
Yeah,
Robert
sure.
Pattinson movie. I didn't like it.
Wait, what was the movie?
Kimmy.
Yeah.
Kimmy.
Wait, is it just
K-I-M-I,
Kimmy?
yeah.
The only part that I liked about that movie was the Batmobile. That's it. And he was chasing the penguin.
Because the Batmobile resembles the Batmobile you
Adam
use
West.
in Arkham Knight or whatever.
No,
in Arkham City.
That one was
whatever.
kind of like the one in Adam West, the original Batman.
Oh really?
It's kind of built like that a little bit.
Well, have you played the games?
I haven't, but I haven't played them.
You have them, but you
I
haven't.
have like
played
all
them?
three of them: Arkham Knight, Arkham City, and then
There's
Arkham
4.
Asylum. I
There's
don't think, I don't,
Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Origins, and Arkham Knight.
I don't have Arkham Origins. I have it was a deal for 3 of them. The new one, Arkham Knight,
Arkham Knight was badass.
and then because with Scarecrow.
Jason Todd comes back. Oh, dude, that game tells a good story. If that game was a movie, dude, it would be fucking sick. Fucking, you played it?
Which one?
Batman,
Yeah.
Arkham Knight.
No, I haven't.
Oh my,
Hey, is there only one Robin?
I don't know.
No, there's like
There's-
3.
there's 3 Robins.
One is Dick Grayson.
Dick Grayson, he's
Jason,
Nightwing.
Jason Todd. And,
And
then,
then,
the last one, I forgot the last one.
He's dude, how do you not forget? How do you
I
forget?
forgot the
one?
last one.
That's
That's his son that becomes.
no, his son is different. His son is
I know there's 3. Dick Grayson becomes Nightwing.
yeah, and then there's Jason Todd, which becomes Red Hood,
I like the red.
and then who is the
so
dude, I knew his name.
Even you don't know.
dude? I always known, dude. I don't know why I can't.
See
Yeah,
me, I only know more about Marvel. When it comes to DC, I know like nothing.
I only like Batman. Let's see. Dude, what was his name? The other Robin.
Oh, Tim Drake.
There you go, Tim Drake.
Tim Drake is his.
Tim Drake is the current Robin.
Yeah.
His son is
The one that went to Teen Titans is Dick Grayson.
yeah.
Is it? Yeah.
Well, his son is never gonna be introduced in the game because isn't his son Talia al Ghul's fucking son, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Talia already died.
I don't know what Warner Bros is doing, but Warner Bros is just like,
There's a new one coming out called Gotham Knights.
yeah, I kind of like that one. It's
That
kind
one's
of
gonna be nice. There's Robin, which is
Nightwing.
yeah. They have Nightwing, Robin, Red Hood, and
I want to play as Red Hood.
and I would say Batwoman.
That's a DC Deadpool. Red Hood.
Red Hood. No, I no the DC Deadpool is Deathstroke.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I've ever heard of Deathstroke.
His name is Wilson Slade versus Wilson Wade. Oh, Wade Wilson. What is it? Wade Wilson.
Yeah.
So it's like Wilson Slade Wilson, something like that.
Yeah, and he's mainly in Teen Titans.
But he's an assassin.
Kind of like Deadshot, but better.
Gotham Knights. It comes out in October.
It's coming up. The fact that I have so many games I haven't even played. When you have adult money,
The only game that I have that I really haven't
Forza?
played, no, Warzone. You know I play Forza so much.
yeah. I think the one game that I really played the fuck out of was Need for Speed Heat.
Oh yeah,
After I found that glitch of getting the infinite money,
yeah.
I customized every single car. Like
I would just I didn't even do the infinite money. I would just grind this one race where you could do like a lap and then it's
Yeah,
like
I did.
75k.
It was too much, too many loading. I was like, fuck it, I'm done. I want to do the glitch. Because
Yeah, Batwoman, Barbara Gordon.
that's the one that got paralyzed, huh?
Oh, Batgirl, whatever. Yeah. When she was paralyzed, her name was Oracle.
Excuse me, sir. It's podcast time. Why are you on your phone? I'm kidding.
It's kind of hot.
Yeah, it is.
You know what Eugena's been playing in all this time that he hasn't responded?
What?
Farming Simulator.
Oh my god. Back to his roots?
Oh, shit.
I mean, we
Well,
played
The question
SnowRunner.
is it his roots or is it like which tribe was he? That's the question.
That one got
Only he
canceled.
knows.
It got canceled. Fuck.
We've
We
officially
play-
crossed
yeah.
the line and we're not getting
Yeah.
on the air anymore.
I played Snow. Oh, you played it too, SnowRunner.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
That's
just
bad.
fun. It's
That
more
game is so much
trucking.
fun.
That's just
After they found that, we downloaded that little mod, the GTR.
cheated.
I still don't think I've ever
That
used
thing
that. I
toes
only have
anything.
like some like realistic.
we were
truck
trying
mods.
to get the Tacoma because apparently we had to. The GTR was free, so we had to like do a bunch of missions in order for us to get that Tacoma. Until the end, we could have sold the trucks that we found, and we could have gone to that that Tacoma.
No, Tacoma was a mod too,
It was.
Yeah, but you actually had to buy it in
Yeah.
game and it was pretty
Yeah.
expensive.
Mm-hmm.
which we did, and the best car ever. That shit eats through mud. Like
I somehow duplicated like my best truck, so I just sold it 3 times and got like 150 grand out of that. So now I've got a bunch of money in that
that's
game.
what Jason's
But the
doing.
bad thing about
I don't even know
Tacoma
how I
is that
duplicated it.
the bad thing about the Tacoma is that it has limited gas, whereas the GTR had infinite.
That thing
infinite
eats.
Oh, of
Yeah,
course
that thing
it
eats
did.
gas forever.
So like, by the time I reached the waypoint, I had to fucking fill up again.
Oh yeah, that's how it is in that game a lot. Like, you get somewhere and it's like, okay, I don't have enough gas to get back to where I started, so I have to find this gas station here. But I don't even know where it is on this map yet, and it's
Yeah.
just a whole deal.
You know they're making electric or hybrid semi trucks.
Yes.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
That's just dope.
Peterbilt was the very first one.
They had a whole event. I follow a guy on YouTube. He's a trucker, and he went to some event or whatever. They were test driving a lot of like Hyundais and Peterbilts, and
The EVs.
yeah, they look pretty cool. They don't. Some of them don't make campers yet. They just make like local trucks. But man, imagine if they start making campers and like longer range.
I really want to see like how they end up going as far as the longer range ones. If like how long they're gonna take to charge. You know, say I mean you get like what is it, 11 hours during the day or something to drive.
They'll probably make regenerative braking or some shit. Plug in. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, they're definitely
They
gonna have regenerative braking, all
the
that
room
good
for
stuff.
it. Like where the gas tanks are for like the other For like diesel ones, they can
Mhm.
put batteries and shit
Oh, yeah.
all over that bitch.
Trucks have like so much space where you can put batteries. It's just
Oh,
actually
yeah.
making it,
And
economical to use.
They can probably run auxiliary powder. What the fuck? Power for the campers if needed to.
Uh-huh.
Oh, they just released
They'll
the
probably,
pricing of the
I'd be willing
GR.
to bet they'd put solar on the top for that kind of stuff as well.
That would be ideal.
That way you can just completely
But that shit
disconnect
would
your
be
drive
expensive
battery.
as fuck.
Probably.
Hey, they released the pricing of the Corolla GR.
Oh, did they?
What's the
What's the
starting
start
It
at?
was the core will be like 32,
Oh, not bad.
35. The circuit edition will be like in the 40s.
Ain't nobody buying it.
and-
Fuck no.
And
I'd
then,
buy a circuit.
and
For
then
what?
the Mortio one,
Carbon roof.
it's 50.
No, fuck that. No.
I always gotta go
no.
top of the line.
Ain't nobody buying no 50 grand Corolla.
Hell no.
Yeah, I'd probably just get a
It
car
wouldn't
if I
even.
got
It
one.
wouldn't even.
I'm
be,
very tempted.
It wouldn't even be fucking 50 like N nigga because the shit that they gotta add onto it.
But the Supra is like to 50 to 60, I think. Manual.
I'll just buy the 30 grand one.
Yeah,
The core.
Core or whatever.
you'd save the
Circuit
money.
edition? What is
This is it, they're selling it for just 1 year. The circuit edition.
So it's
yeah.
like rare.
Yeah, that's why. I mean,
But the yellow type R.
What are the odds of you ever getting one of those?
they started putting orders. I heard a salesman just he said, "Oh, I'm gonna pre-order mine already." Like, fuck it. Once they started getting the orders in, because that one the GR Core Edition will come out in December, but the Circuit Edition will come out next year in January.
Man, I wanted to go to Round Rock so bad to get that $6,000 freaking BRZ with a blow motor.
Mm-hmm.
Did you end up going?
No, it won't be responsible for me to spend $6,000 like that.
I've been looking at bikes more lately,
Like the ring one or like the actual one?
like actual ones.
Bicycles?
No.
What,
Motorcycles.
You gonna go sell fucking tofu?
All right.
Get a Honda Grom.
No, that's way too small.
They can't go on the freeway. There's only 125 cc. The highest they go to is like what 70?
Not even.
Not even.
That's
50.
like
It's probably
that's like
50.
if you're going straight downhill, it's 70. You
I
get
think
like
they go to, like-
65 on the downhill.
Oh, yeah.
68.
He's
The
gonna,
little
they're-
Honda
they're
ground what
small.
they use in like Asian countries, like back in Vietnam or whatever.
he's gonna be
Driving
looking, he's
around.
gonna be looking like Luigi from Mario Kart.
I mean
on
that would be
one
good
side.
even like downtown, but once you're like out in the where we live, it's way too small of a bike.
Have you seen traffic there in Asian countries? There where bikes and people
Yeah,
and
yeah.
cars are just mixed.
Mhm.
Yeah, because
There's no sidewalk and wait for the cars or yield.
Yeah.
But it's still
because there's no
moves,
70
though.
miles an hour highways there. I mean, it still moves, but
Yeah,
you're not doing
exactly.
70.
There's
Like
no
over-
speed limit there.
on
Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
speed limit.
Unlike Germany, that one freeway.
Yeah,
Straight shot.
it's like when
I feel like you'll blow your motor if you went on that freeway.
Shit, if Colin had his car there and he
I mean, it's
he
been
was
doing
going top
fine so
speed and
far.
still get rear-ended.
all right.
I'm going fast, and then like all this Mercedes is passing.
I mean, that wouldn't surprise me. My car probably top out like 150, 160.
Remember that one time we saw a new WRX coming in? AB was like, "Oh my god, this thing pulls." I get in and I step on the gas, but I'm in a fucking ascent. The fuck am I? This ain't business shit won't pull. He was over
Same
here.
motors in
He
the
was like, "Man, this shit pulls, dog. Man, this thing pulls." I know it doesn't.
I mean, come on, man. He drives an Ultima every day. He's not gonna. Of course, he's gonna feel that. He's never driven a turbo car, so he's gonna feel that boost, and he's like, "Oh shit!"
Mm-hmm.
And then we had this other one. We had an automatic WRX.
I drove the stick shift one. That shit sucks.
Good though. It does. I serviced the first one, and it's just weird.
Mm-hmm.
And then the fact that I popped the hood, I'm like, damn, I'm serving an ascent. And it's
I could
just
do the same
fucking-
thing
it's
down
just
there.
fucking weird. I don't know why that.
It doesn't feel like a sports car.
It's really
I'm
just
driving-
a smaller Outback
I'm,
XT at
I'm
this
driving
point.
I'm driving an Outback Civic WRX.
Not even. Don't even put dirt on the Civic name like that. I'd rather drive the S sign than that piece of shit.
Well, it just looks like a Civic.
Not
From the-
even.
from the
Not
back.
even, just the
It's just
back.
too much
That
plastic.
shit
on
just
that.
ugly. That shit just looks like a. How do you describe it? It looks like a fruity ass smile from like. I don't know. It's just I
With
just
half
can't-
of it being plastic.
The whole thing is
The
plastic.
whole thing is
Yeah,
plastic.
the bumper.
Well, yeah.
The rear
Hell
bumper, the
no,
front
fuck that.
bumper.
Fucking fender flares.
Mm-hmm.
Not even fender flares.
Fender, what's it? Fender arches or whatever.
Yeah. Stupid.
Did you ever watch like you ever watch any like reviews of people like that review cars looking over them and like giving their opinion?
Yeah.
There was this guy Doug DeMiro. He was doing his review on it, and he had asked the one of the Subaru representatives that was there, like, hey, like what was y'all's thoughts like behind the fender flares? He was like, oh yeah, you see that design on the fenders? It's like to make it slip through the air better. And apparently he was like, he noticed that Doug was not buying it, which I don't think anybody would buy that friggin' explanation. Literally, watch the video, you'll see that part. And he was just like, yeah, it was just they wanted to put plastic.
You should watch the interview with guys who reviewed the GR Corolla when they asked the people who designed it what they were thinking about it. When they were designing it, like they knew that Toyota could create something good and sporty, so they're like challenge accepted. They're like, fuck it, let's do it. So they put together like a whole team and came up with a whole design and whatever. Cool. And look at that shit, 3-cylinder, 300 horsepower, bro.
Better than a W.
That shit's gonna blow the WRX out of the water.
And they're killing it too.
Subaru, here's some advice. Just go ahead and sell all your shit to fucking Toyota.
They own 20%.
They own 20% already, so just give them the rest, bro. Come on, there's no point at this time. There's no point for you to be an individual manufacturer anymore. Just
I'd be willing to bet the Solterra was all like Subaru engineers too.
No, the Solterra is all Toyota.
Well, yeah, I know it's Toyota, but it's like I'm sure it was mostly Subaru engineers behind it because there's no way Toyota would.
No, it's all Toyota, dude.
Well, no, I just mean like
it's literally all Toyota.
The only car that they collaborated with.
I'm just trying to poke fun at Subaru being idiots, and they.
No, literally no. So the Solterra is full Toyota.
Oh yeah,
infotainment. Everything.
I know. I'm just saying. I was just poking fun, saying that Subaru engineers are the bigger idiots. So it's probably the Subaru engineers behind the Solterra.
I mean, we know that based on the fucking
because you have the wheel hubs.
The only car that they are technically proud of is the BRZ.
Yeah.
The BRZ is more Subaru now with the chimes and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it used to be like the Toyota chime.
Mm-hmm. It's even got even like the Toyota GR86. It's still got just a Subaru key with the Toyota badge on it.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a express guy at Toyota that has a GR86. I'm like, hey man, can I see your GR86? Like, yeah, here. He was doing
you get the key, like, this looks familiar.
He was doing he was setting up his oil pan to see like if it had silicone, because that's a problem apparently. And
it is a problem.
He had it, so he was trying to get it fixed. Like, hey man, let me see your GR86. And he was like, all right, here, let's go for a ride. I'm like, all right, cool. I turned it on. I'm like, oh fuck, that chime gives me PTSD. It's Subaru.
It's even they changed the oil pickup tube to a plastic one rather than metal.
And apparently they get clogged with silicone.
Oh yeah.
So then he looked into it, and then he saw like
the worst thing is that everybody knows about it, and everybody who owns one on YouTube are like big YouTubers.
Yeah, and they're looking into it,
and
it's
like
fully clogged.
Mm-hmm. Man, they're just getting social media blasted.
Hate to be working at Subaru Toyota, but we're doing some more warranty motors.
Doing more free shit, boys. Those of you working for dealerships, I feel sorry for you.
Probably gonna be a recall where you got to pull the pan and redo all the silicone in there.
Fuck no.
Get it out of the pickup tube.
That's a lot of work, man. You gotta drop the whole fucking header, and then you gotta take out the fucking valve. I mean, the oil pan, and
it's gonna pay 1.2.
Nah, fam.
It's like
it's gonna pay like an hour or 0.8, 8/10 and shit. You're lucky you even getting paid that.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, they're probably gonna PA all of them. Well, they're really new, so there's gonna be warranty.
Yeah, we actually had a GR86 come in just the other day with like 900 miles on it for first oil change.
They probably didn't buy the warranty shit.
What the fuck for the first oil change? Why?
Don't know. I guess he didn't want to take it to Toyota or whatever. But even then, like, he wanted to go with a conventional originally, but obviously they take 0W20. You can't get conventional, so he got synthetic blend, which is like $80 with us. That's still big. Basically, you might as well just go to the dealer at that point.
Come down, salesman. Can I interest you in a cabin filter?
We had a guy come in. He wanted an alignment, and apparently he had bought like a base model SR5 4Runner. Mm-hmm. And he had just put like TRD rims and tires on it, and he put an Eibach lift suspension on it. Like he was telling us how he went to the dealer, and they were giving him shit. He said he was tired of them, but he didn't give us the full story of why they were tired of him. But he came in for an alignment. The bitch got 4,000 miles on it, brand new fucking 4Runner. And he was like, the dealer didn't want to do his alignment. I'm like, that's suspicious. Like, why would they not want to do your alignment of 4,000 miles? Like, your alignment's off. So I'll put it on alignment rack and all, but it's just camber and casting. You know, you lift the front end.
Mm-hmm.
I see why the dealership didn't want to do it
Why?
because they couldn't. Because you lift up the front end, the jack maxes out, and the wheel's still touching the fucking turn plate. So you can't make an adjustment because the wheel has to be off the ground for you to make the adjustment, and you couldn't. And the relief was already all the way up, and it's already touching the peak frame on the car. And I'm like, that's why Toyota didn't want to do that shit. I told him, like, I can't do this shit. I'm sorry. All they can do is set toe and let it go, and your shit gonna have a shit ton of tire problem. His camber was way the fuck off. And I look at his suspension, it says iBlock on him. Like, dude, this dude has a fucking lift kit. Like, he's talking shit about the dealer, and no wonder why the dealer can't help him. At this point, you gotta take it to an off-road place because they have bigger alignment racks for trucks. And I don't know if he did that or not, but he paid for $40 for the alignment check, and he was on his way.
Wouldn't that avoid the warranty?
Yeah,
That's weird.
if you have like a blowout or whatever. I mean,
Any suspension issues?
Yeah, any suspension issues like upper control arm or whatever, which he didn't replace. Because it was like a bigger, like longer eye-box strut or whatever that he put in there.
That's why a lot of people are like, yeah, mod your car. It'll avoid the warranty. Mod it.
It looked pretty cool though. I like the color. It was like the navy blue color.
Oh, that one?
Forerunner, brand new car smell, comfortable.
I'm starting to like the Forerunners. They're very comfortable.
They're really
I
expensive.
love the Forerunner.
I sat in and I'm like, damn, this feels kind of comfortable.
That bitch at $50,000, bro.
There was I went
TRD
to-
one too.
I went yesterday to Sterling McCaw, and they have this used one. It's a 2018, like light blue or kind of like this blue, kind of right.
Mm-hmm.
And it has some Rhino wheels and fucking like thick tires, fucking lift kit. Shit, beautiful. It's like 47 for that bitch. I'm like,
It screams Salvadorian dream on it.
It's funny too. It's been like the same exact car since like 2014, but it's still just so good.
They had some sort of a facelift.
A small facelift, but it's
Yeah.
still like generally.
It went from like bubbly to like angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a Jeep. The front. A little bit.
I fucking hate Jeeps.
A little bit.
They're stupid.
Too many lifted fucking
The only
big ass
the
wheels.
only Mopar car I would drive
Trackhawk.
is a Charger or the Rams.
Oh, the
It
Ram.
has to be either the 1500 or Cummins. I prefer the Cummins though.
He just went Cummins.
We also got a brand new Charger Hellcat wide body red eye coming for oil change as well. 1,000 miles on it. I don't know what it is with people coming in for their first oil change at a Jiffy Lube.
I saw one of those. A red one came in. That was a nice candy red. It was a
Ours was
a
like
red
an
eye.
interesting, like kind of light blue.
I did a city inspection
Wide body
on
Hellcat.
the Scat Pack.
Mhm.
Apparently, one of the used cars technicians doesn't have his license,
Mhm.
and he was like, "Hey, man, can you do a city inspection on the Scat Pack?" And it was a wide body one.
I'd be like, hey, I
And
gotta
then-
take this around the block real quick,
And then
make sure it's all good.
and then the salesman that got the car told me that he couldn't. The owner said that he didn't like it. He wanted a Hellcat, so then he fucking went with. I don't know why. He bought a Mustang that was there, and then he got that one. And then the salesman's like, "Oh, he just wanted a Mustang, or he wanted a new a Hellcat, but from the reason why buying this Scat Pack, he'd rather just trade it in and get a Mustang and just drive that for now."
Mm-hmm.
And then I think it had like 2,000 miles. 2,000.
Hey.
It was a wide body, and then I had to do a state inspection on that one. And yes, I did take it around the block.
It looks like a fun
Has to be
car.
done.
Like for people like me and my size, having a Charger would be a good car.
Oh, yeah.
It's a big car.
It's big in there.
Yeah,
Nice
it
and
looks
spacious.
it looks comfortable, but the only thing is the interior doesn't look so great.
Even the red eye, it was nice. It's just you can still tell it's a Charger at its
Yeah,
roots.
it's like they need a better center console.
you
and
got
dash.
Alcantara, you got the leather.
the
it's
down-
just it's a glorified same interior as V6.
The downside of a Challenger is that your blind spots are like covered. Like,
Oh, yeah.
it's like a little hole. You gotta fucking look. Make sure
You can fit a school zone in the blind spot.
rely on your fucking.
No, I feel like they
sensors.
have the chairs and everything's good. The seating is just the whole dash.
Yeah.
I can't see myself spending time in that cockpit when I'm driving this car. It just looks too simple. It doesn't look complex.
Right.
It's like it doesn't look luxurious enough.
I'm waiting for the 14th though, because apparently that's when they reveal the new Mustang. And
Another one?
Yeah, they're doing a sequential one, kind of like things hybrid and then.
Oh, that's one that they had posted, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done with the whole sports car stick shift coupe kind of thing. I want like something like a
Yes.
luxury, like Lexus or something, or one of like something beefier, get a Charger, Scat Pack, or I think a Scat Pack would be good enough. I'm not rich enough to get a fucking Hellcat or a jailbreak fucking Red Eye or whatever. Fuck that.
Yeah, they're doing that now. So like towards the end of like this year, well, next year will be the last year when they manufacture the.
Did they make wide body Scat Packs to do, right?
Yeah.
That's all I want. I just want one of those. You could put a good exhaust on it and just date it, that bitch.
There's a station there that has one, and that's when I was like, damn, y'all must be rich. And like, yeah, I had to put a big down payment on this bitch, and it sounds nice. It's clean. Like every single Friday, well, not every single Friday, every single Thursday, he brings it in, cleans it. He's this type of car that he wants to keep it clean, and then he had it all straight piped at first. And he's like, nah, I need to put some mufflers on it. So he put really good mufflers. I think they were MagnaFlow, and the sound has like a deep tone, not like raspy. It's like a deep tone.
I like those.
So
I'll probably do something like that.
I think it's purple, dark purple.
Does he have the ugly ass yellow bumper guards on it?
No, he took them off. He was like, I took that shit off. Fuck that.
I don't know why they don't take them off after you deliver it.
You're supposed to take them off, but I'm guessing
they even say it could be removed by dealer.
And he said, "Oh, right? it looks kind of cool like that." And I'm like,
no, back in the day,
to do with that Red Eye, he still had it on there.
Back in the day at Nissan, when they delivered the Nismo 370s, they put spacers on and where the springs are at.
Yep.
And you're supposed to remove them, or else they're crawling around like a fucking BRZ where it's like all stiff and shit.
BMW had the same thing on a couple of their cars. Apparently, there was somebody that had come in with a suspension complaint. Like, man, this thing's riding stiff and bouncy as heck. And they look in there and it's still got the
the stiffy thing, the little block in there.
It's so the car doesn't bottom out on on the car carrier.
Yeah, he apparently whenever he goes to his car meets, they always like make fun of him for taking those things off. And I'm like, dude, I bought the car. Like I need to take them off.
It's ugly. Well, imagine you got a red car and then you got yellow bumper guards on, lip guards. What's the point?
And then he roasted another one like, dude, you have a fucking Hemi, and you have fucking guards on your bumper. Like, take those shits off. You have a fucking Hemi. Who the fuck
people actually buy them for a different, like for their car and put it on.
Yeah,
or even get different colored ones.
Like for me, the argument is if I'm going to spend $50,000 on a Charger, would I rather buy a pickup truck?
I'd rather have a pickup truck.
Right?
I'd rather
get the Raptor.
If I'm gonna spend that much money, I'm gonna spend it on
one out of Ram 1500. Whether it's a Charger or a GMC Sierra.
I'd rather get the Raptor R. That's coming in.
For $50,000.
No, yeah, you're not getting it for $50,000, but
as far as trucks, those trucks, even like Cummins, bro, you're not getting.
Yeah, I'm talking about I'm talking about like spending $50,000 either on a Charger, or I can get $50,000 on a Tundra, or $50,000 on.
I'd rather get a truck and then just like save up and get something fun on the side.
Yeah,
you want to have like that nice daily, especially like being a truck here in Texas, especially. It's like you need
always
that.
flooding too. So
I mean, driving a Charger would be comfortable, but I'll be more comfortable.
Hey, public state announcement.
Oh yeah,
if you're from California, get the fuck out, please. I'm tired of this traffic. It used to be just one way.
All these dang Democrats.
It was just a one way from 610 literally all the way down. It took me like 15 minutes. Now, in this year, it took me 45 minutes to get to my destination.
Shit, I save so much money on not taking tolls anymore. 15 minutes and I get home every day.
Now we gotta fucking pay for tolls.
I saved so much gas. Dude, I filled up last Saturday and today. Because coming here, I lost a little bit of gas, but dude, it was like, you know how when you fill up, it goes past the fuel line? It did not leave that shit until like today I started driving here. I was like, damn, it's been a whole week.
I'm about the same. It hasn't been like a week, but I've been much better on gas lately since leaving.
You don't go to school?
No, I go to school. But it's like I'm not filling up nearly as much as if I was still going to work over, down 59.
That's closer? Where's your school at?
Stafford. My school is Stafford. It's right near our old job.
Yeah.
But being that, I only go there 3-4 times a week.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Versus every fucking day.
Yeah. And then my work is so close.
Mm-hmm.
Drive an hour every day to fucking school.
That's your fault. I told you to quit 2 years ago.
No, 2 years ago. You were hell no, man. A year ago. Okay.
9 months ago.
It's funny when Emerson started at our job, he was all quiet. Didn't say anything. A month later, hallelujah, everything went loose. He was all loud and shit.
And he was smacking people in the ass.
Yeah.
He was
full on grabbing it.
Our first interaction, hey, you not doing a rotation? Yeah. you use a torque stick? Yeah. That was you.
By the time he left, man, I'd never use a torque stick. I don't know what you're talking about.
And then I was like, hey, make sure. Hey, you know how to use a torque wrench? Yeah. And then like you twerk it down at 30 foot-pounds. Okay. A month later, hey, you twerk down the drain bowl. Yeah, bitch, damn. Bring the car down.
Yeah, but when this guy first started, I look away for 1 second, man, strain the transmission.
That was one time, bro.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Fuck, it's red.
Calls me over. Hey, I don't think
I
this looks
looked
like
at
engine
it.
oil.
bro. I'm like,
Colin, come
yo,
here.
yo,
Wow.
that shit green, bro.
Like, hey, this don't look right. What is this?
And then he goes, call
And
Jason.
the
That was the
fact-
first time I met Jason.
And the fact that
Yeah.
and then Panda was literally
Jason was like, UTI guys, man.
and
He was like, who did it? And then this was like, he was like,
But to be fair, I did mention, like, I looked away for a second. Man's grabbed the wrong one. It's partially on me, but
and then Panda was in the bedroom eating his lunch all quiet. Like nobody tell Panda.
at least he did it on the already, like, worst condition 2019 Forester we had come in ever, probably. Because that thing was wrecked. You remember that thing?
yeah.
I never saw that.
And then when he
It
started,
was
and
wrecked
then when
and very cheap.
and then when he started flagging the oil cap.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Not
Oh,
one.
no,
It was like
not
was
two.
oil caps.
Two
It was
times.
like three,
There was an S
was
on
it
that
two?
cap.
No, I think it
There
was
was
three.
two.
It
It was two, and the other one was Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he never did.
Remember? No. What's funny is that he got done finishing the car, and then an hour later, he's like, "Fuck!" And I'm like, "What happened?" I think I put the oil cap on the car.
Yeah.
Fuck it if it comes back. Oh well.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the one guy we had. You remember Jose? He was there for like a very short period of time.
He bought a whole toolbox.
Yep.
He got fired.
Yep.
For what?
And then, I remember one day
He's first of
he
all,
sends out a car.
first of all, he's 21 years old.
Oh.
he's got 20
And
years experience.
He got 20 years of experience.
I remember
That's
that.
what he told our old boss.
I don't know how he didn't put two and two together there in the first place.
And then he comes, he says he got 20 years of experience. I'm like, how old is he? 21. So what? He started turning
Come
when
on.
he was 1.
Shit. I'm gonna fuck him out the womb with the fucking.
Already in debt with Snap on.
Came out the womb wearing a snap-on hat.
It was fun times there, but
No, we had a funny moment. We were all sitting in my manager's office. He's going through looking like some applications we had, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta hire this one." And we're all like, "Why?" He's like, "He's forklift certified." It's on his resume. It's his only certification.
Wow.
I used to do that. I used to go through applications on our own job, and I was like, landscaping. Huh. How are you gonna fit in this? What you want to do? Cut my grass while you're forward changing oil? What the fuck? Are you gonna do one that like?
but I'm very curious to go back again and see how the fuck it is now.
I've been
Yeah,
tempted
I
to
looked
stop
at
by
one
because
too.
I stop by, or no, I pass by it every single
You
Tuesday.
said that when you passed by the drive was full as fuck.
No, it's not like a Saturday.
No,
Was
it was
it-
during the
it-
week.
Hey Justice.
Oh, the
I
Wednesday,
don't
right?
have a job.
my-
No, I don't remember.
It was a weekday for sure. I think.
Yeah.
Hey Justice, are you
But
shitting
it's
pants right
because
now?
I don't have a job, so I'm like, so literally when I go home, I'm fucking on the Beltway, and I'm on all the way to the right. So I'm just, I pass by, I go up, and then I can see it.
Damn.
That shit all the way back. Dog.
Oh.
I'm like, I was like, huh.
Yeah, my
Little
engineering
chuckle.
class. My engineering class is all the way downtown.
You should get out the car. You should get out like, hey, you need me?
It's basically I can just run 59 all the way downtown and get off.
And we're like, hey,
And I passed by
we
Subaru.
should go
I'm
grab.
just leave 30 minutes early one day.
We should
stop
we should
by.
all get together, even grab Sam, and just walk down the shop like, hey guys, what's going on? You got a lot of cars on the drive.
They're gonna be, yeah, get the fuck out so we can do them. Oh, I ain't
you
bothering
need
you.
some help?
I'm
I
like,
need some help for $20 an hour. I got you.
and then we're like, hey Justice, you were literally bitching about not having hours. How's it feel now?
I'm throwing them poor men out there like that, man.
But also, I kind of want to go when I have a job again. Because right now, I'm the
No,
one
Yeah,
you know
because
what
right now.
Okay, so when you get hired with Cuba, show it with Cuba.
Yeah.
Together in the fucking
Fucking put
Oh,
a
that means-
Jason Bang.
and
That means me and Eugenia can show up in
let's
our
all
work uniforms.
pull up, and then we just start honking and just exit out too.
You get banned.
Be like, haha, fuckers.
When I fix my shit, I'll fucking go do a burn on that bitch.
There's a Honda Civic SI.
Let's go rent a U-Haul and just do donuts and fucking dip. Shit.
Yeah.
Well, we're out of time today, guys.
Very much so.
Mm-hmm. Sadly, it was fun.
Twas.
But until next time, we'll see you guys next week, hopefully.
Peace.
So yeah.
Bye.